Friendship supreme. Friendship supreme. Finding the geek within.
I made this as little about actual seducing as possible, and you guys just keep going right back to that.
I mean, we could have murdered the kids. Is that what you wanted?
You let me know.
So,
I mean, murdering kids is better than
so
whatever.
Freddy's over
What
there.
happened to you?
I am in a character. Alright?
I picked the rage-filled monster with the rage-filled skill, and you're like, slit their throats.
I'm retired, but I've seen some things. Okay?
So while Freddy is seducing, Suggs, Ollie, and Duchess. I almost used a B word instead.
Bear?
Yeah. Your Bear Highness. We steal carts.
Roll criminal.
All three of us?
You get to roll twice. You're a driver. You know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Mm.
Another 6. Yes.
You all succeed. You manage to hotwire these cars, which don't actually need hot wiring, get them off the track, and through the entrance, you have successfully stolen 3 go-karts.
Nice.
Now we have. Now what?
You
Can we come
donuts?
check out these dinosaurs?
There's no dinosaurs actually. All we have over there is dirt.
As far as we know for now.
Yeah.
And actually, really, it looks like Trick upside down.
I mean, that was just from your scouting. The dinosaurs might have come in.
Who's picking up Freddy? I guess I am.
No.
Someone needs to.
So now, after Freddy's wooed his new girl, he gives her a fake number.
Is Freddy a dude?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I assume.
I mean, I guess I am.
Nope. Apparently not. My bad.
Well, your name was Frederick. I
Okay, it's so
associated
weird.
Frederick felt masculine, but I've forced an identity on the bear that apparently it did not accept, so... Leave my people alone!
I said, peace, babe.
Yep. Alright. Smoothly ghosted the floor attendant.
I
He
met
now
him.
has to go find out why there are 3 go-karts.
And children running amok and honey.
So now that the go-karts are no longer running, from where you currently are in the direction of the dinosaurs, you can't actually see dinosaurs, but in that direction you can hear the sound of a crowd cheering. Towards where you earlier glimpsed what seemed to be the castle, you hear a little bit of doo-doo-doo. You seem to be too far away to hear the chains now, so where would you like to go? And what are you doing with the go-karts?
We're driving them.
Once we get this honey, we're gonna need to get out.
Oh, wait, guys, hold on. What if we park them in the foliage and hide them there? Because we know that there's a path to the honey from there.
I think the Central Intelligence over there said that they ran out of gas or something. Is that what you said?
No, I did
Oh, I
not
thought you
say
said they
that.
broke down. I was like,
Oh.
oh, that was
No.
a wasted adventure.
No, I'm so sorry.
Okay,
I
good.
must have stopped running because the kids were all
Oh,
running.
got
by.
you. I thought you said the go-kart stopped running. I was like,
Oh,
what did
no,
we
no,
spend the last 20 minutes doing?
No, I'm sorry. I just meant that the
Constituted a friend.
there were no.
Get these go-karts out. And they broke down.
Friend, and we just met her.
That's true.
Right.
I see her on TV. I'm a fan.
Oh, okay.
Not a lot to do with
I thought you said we
Clink.
were family.
Yeah, he was looking for a family, but he apparently cut you off for whatever reason.
The way I saw you.
You guys need to talk
just
later.
Toss that poor
whatever
attendant
universe.
aside. Hold on a second. I watched you murder a man and throw him in the lake to be eaten by geese.
You were just standing back playing a banjo.
Without an ear.
You watched it happen.
Yeah.
Accomplice.
I did. I'm proud of all of you guys. I'm really proud. I give a rousing speech. I want to roll for that.
Can we hear the browsing
Yeah.
speech?
Guys, so far we've gone through a lot. We've encountered geese. Did you say something? Okay, good. We geese lost ear. The mongoose is not the mongoose. The honey badger has been beaten. We've swam. We got to witness a beautiful Olympic performance, and also, you guys, we murdered someone together, and that's kind of a bonding moment for life. And I'm feeling like we're gonna get this honey today, and I don't know if it's gonna make us different, but this is lifelong friendship here.
One more seduction joke, and then we can move on, because I know we just don't want to talk about seduction the whole time.
Yeah.
But we saw the dog paddle and the breaststroke. Okay, moving forward.
So where are you guys going, and what are you doing with the cards?
The fact that she was able to leave that girl without anything is because she's so ice cold.
It's a polar bear joke.
There's an
So we would
icebox
like
where
to.
my heart
How do you
used
guys
to
feel about the
be.
cheering crowd?
I mean, I don't want to bring this one to any people anymore ever.
No, I'm good.
Okay, you
I'm
got the
good.
lust.
Your hunger is satiated. You were that rousing speech has turned down your lust for
Oh, I
the
slept
hunger.
through that. I'm only really interested if they're in the way of the honey.
I imagine she's hungry and she's like, you know what? These people gotta die because I'm trying to get this food and you're in the way.
Just want food.
I mean,
Look
she
into
said
that.
that the castle had the stuff, so let's go.
Is that where the honey
but
is?
we heard do, and there's also a fence over there. We saw it only through the fence,
You saw it through the foliage. You
Oh.
could see the castle.
but maybe it was the bank. I don't know.
I say we go towards the do-do-do-dos.
Deuce?
Alright,
Everybody agree?
Yeah.
let's do it.
Do. It's
Partially-
jacktastic.
Oh, the do-do-do-do's. Okay.
Partially because that's the one thing that I remembered.
You
There's
mentioned the walls.
a crowd cheering over here. I really wanted to check them out, but you guys.
I thought that was the same place.
That's my showmanship. Like I'm like, ooh, cheering crowd. And
No, I just
Is
want
this
the
the
honey.
honey competition that they're cheering for?
What do you guys do with the go-karts? Are you still in them?
Can we stow them?
For rainy day escapes.
Yeah, we're stowing them.
Okay, can you roll to see how successful you are at hiding them? You can all roll, or one of you can roll to hide all of them.
Can we have him hide them because they're cars and he's an expert?
He can
in it?
roll twice. He is an
There you
expert
go.
at cars.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you hide them.
You're serious?
Don't
And this reminds me of the time when I was on another heist
Oh.
and I had to make a quick getaway. I was able to stash the car to get a paint job and completely under the radar.
You know a guy.
I would know a guy who knows
Were you
that.
listening to like 80s music in the background as
Mhm.
you picked up prostitutes maybe and then beat them up to get their money back?
He's a bear. What is he prostitute
You know,
for?
when I heard Sun Bear, I thought like, whimsical
This
and
sounds
happy.
like maybe your time in Vice City. That's all I was asking.
Los Santos. Things went down, guys.
We've heard the rumors. Don't deny them.
Sucks has gotten a little more criminal. He's going back to his craps days in prison.
4.
What if he gets double force? I feel like that should be something.
It's double force.
It is exactly what you called it.
You are successful at hiding the cars.
Thank goodness I
It's a
remembered
little
that.
bit of a rough job, but you're pretty sure you
This whole
managed to
thing's a
break
rough
enough
job at
branches
this point.
that they are successfully hidden in the
Already
foliage.
gave a
Alright.
rough
Nailed
We're
it.
saving that child for later.
job. Back to the
And
seduction.
the snap, yes.
Okay.
Sticks too.
Yeah.
So you guys approach the stone castle walls that you could see, and it is indeed the back of the castle. It is a solid stone wall that does not appear to be any openings.
I might have picked the wrong way.
It's okay, man.
Now that you have made your way through the foliage, to your left, you can hear the sound of chains rattling. To the right, you can still hear the of the crowd.
I'm really concerned about these chains because all I can imagine is Pyramid Head. I know
imagine-
he's dragging a knife, a sword, but all I
Is it like chainmail? Like a suit of armor?
I imagine
armor,
chain
but,
chomp.
you know.
Is there a chain jump in this world?
I mean, there's apparently an Olympics polar bear,
I
so
want to see chain jump. Like, can we be friends? Is he part
Okay, we'll, as a team vote, raise your hand for crowd, raise your hand for chains.
Sure.
All right, who goes for the chains? Just because I don't want to make it be a tie and then.
Chains.
Yep.
Yeah.
Although I
Can't
want
for
to
sure.
point out the last time I was outvoted, we ended up looking at the ass side of a castle, but that's okay. Chains it is. Whips and chains excite me. Let's go.
Okay, as you guys make your way around the curve of the
I
castle.
enjoy that the honey badger's always riding on the back of the polar bear. Thanks for keeping this up.
I enjoyed that I was like, oh man, I'm in the wrong way. And you were like, it's okay, man. We tried as a team. And then you immediately threw it in my face.
No.
I'm just saying, we gotta get
like,
when you're outvoted again. You were like, last time we did that, jackass.
I know, but I didn't say you. I was just like, oh, that's where we ended up.
As you guys round the castle, you see a cage. It is a very simple cage, 4 walls of bars, and even as you're coming around, there seems to be a car with a cage on the back of it also coming from the other side. There is a person in front and a person in the cage. What do you do?
Person in the cage?
In the cage, in the
Don't go
car.
They got weird stuff going on out of the old fair. Okay, what if I have a missing
Maybe
ear?
this
Oh,
is a
boy.
bigger car.
I have a missing ear. I'm gonna lay down and make really weird wounded animals noises, and when they stop, we'll get a better idea of what's going on. Possibly murder some more people.
Yes.
Is that a bear-like feature? Or is that a criminal-like feature?
That would be a.
You are
very-
faking being injured?
Yeah.
That is criminal.
Okay.
Wouldn't it be a bit? Because I gotta make wounded animal noises.
Shit, we gave you the thing.
I mean, it's still criminal. You're not.
We don't have
It's still criminal. You're being deceitful. Bears aren't
Oh.
deceitful. Bears just eat
You
you.
remember a time where you did that before, you big dove?
I mean, I'm an actor. I act all the time. There was one time where Disney shut me down, and I didn't even cry, even though I was crying on the inside.
Can you say Disney on this podcast?
You goddamn right I can.
They turned down your script and then all of a sudden Kung Fu Panda came out?
Yeah, that's right.
That wasn't Disney, though.
DreamWorks somehow got a hold of my.
But that's the only panda thing I could do.
Are you gonna be maybe better at being a criminal? Like flashback to a time
I just
when you
did.
succeeded?
No, like
Oh.
I did.
Oh, okay, that
Because
was.
I didn't let them see my crying.
Oh.
I was dying inside.
Like I'm about to cry right now.
But I'm not sure that that's a criminal enterprise. You
What's that?
gave them a script. They said no. You cried. There's nothing in there that's criminal.
He stole their pen.
I stand corrected.
Back in the game!
I'm the reason that banks put chains on their pens.
Who needs to write something down,
Is
guys?
that the chain we were hearing?
Yeah, that's right. That's me, guys. I'm sorry.
Okay, let's see if you can successfully fake being wounded with a gun on your back still.
You're on
Six.
camera.
God dang it, this is six.
Trying to grab it fast like we're not recording.
They saw.
So,
Deceptions.
yeah, you lay down on the ground. Can you make some wounded animal noises
Some
for me?
terrible wounded noises.
That sounds like a whale.
I know you didn't succeed,
Little
but
wing
I'm
jump.
worried about that animal.
The guy that is driving the car gets out of the car and leaves the door open, glances in your direction, and then completely ignores you and goes around to the back to open the cage on his car so that he can get the person in the cage out.
He looked at you and went, damn, festival.
Can this car hold 4 bears?
How many
3
vehicles
bears?
do we need this deal?
Huh?
How many vehicles do we need this
Okay,
deal?
but
We have to
the
steal
other
the
one,
honey. We need a
cage,
vehicle
that
for the
can hold
honey.
A lot of honey.
That's true.
True. We need this vehicle too, guys.
I mean, I don't see how
It just
we don't.
it just felt so perfect driving go-karts and you having a fest.
Well, he can drive the honey out. The rest of us drive a go-kart.
We're all terrible at driving except for him.
Well, that's why
That's,
he's driving
that's,
the
why-
honey.
that's why I'm driving the important
He's
stuff.
gonna be important.
Yeah. We just have to drive ourselves.
This is one of the situations where you guys are trusting someone, and I'm terrified that I'm going to throw the chocolate on the train and then you're not going to pull me in.
Bob's birthday.
Okay, so then, because I was originally going to swipe at the tire and pop it, that was my plan.
To just
No,
like
we need
slowly
that.
crawl
No,
over
we're not-
there?
Yeah, I was going to just roll over.
Assed up, rolling towards it as inconspicuous as possible.
He ignored me. Just.
I like that.
So all of you guys can see this, by the way.
Yeah, I'm watching the whole thing. I like to think
Let's
that
go.
you are.
That's
you
how we
are. He's just ignoring you, but you think you're like sneaking by. This guy's like, if I just don't look at him, he'll go.
The king's wardrobe. What's that story? The king's where the
Emperor's no clothes?
Yeah, thank you. Sure. Or the emperor's no groove. You mean?
Damn it, I did say the wrong thing. It is the Emperor's clothes, though.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Where he thinks that he's wearing clothes,
Yeah.
but he's actually naked?
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
I'm wearing the finest silks in the world, and they're so fine that they're translucent or something. And then
It's that they're so fine that they're translucent, but also they're magic, and only people who are pure of heart or like good, just men can see how fabulous this clothing is. But if you are a liar and a cheat, it's invisible.
So none of us are gonna see this coat.
it's just referencing
Yeah.
the story.
We're all
Just saying.
criminal heavy.
Or he was just like,
Or we refer, there was a point in time where Cartman thought he was invisible because everybody just ignored him because he was annoying.
I mean, the point in the story is that nobody can see it, but nobody admits it because nobody wants to admit that they can't see it. It would make them a liar.
And I got it. I don't know if you were caught up with it.
So about that honey.
Okay, guys. So we need this vehicle, and I'm kind of just
I smell
rolling
that.
around here.
Didn't even
How
roll
do,
for
we,
it.
how do we get? Oh, can we lock the other guy up in the cage?
well,
And then what?
we're just gonna put them in the cage and travel around?
Now, are you whispering this to them
Yeah,
from your
I'm
position
really
on the
like-
ground?
You're laying in the street going, guys,
Guys.
what if we hit
I
them?
can't tell you.
And the guys are like, this bear is still just in the street making noises.
Meanwhile,
Just
as
the
you're
car
doing
run
this,
it over?
the
like
two people seem to be arguing with each other. In particular, the guy that is in the cage and currently being let out of the cage, but not being let go, is arguing, I didn't actually do anything wrong. I was just watching, observing, if you will. I am a gentleman. Meanwhile, the guy that is leading him towards the more permanent cage is like, dude, I do not care. Somebody paid $5, you get locked up.
Oh, I was gonna say this sounds like an accomplice of the guy we killed. I swear, I was just watching whatever the creepy guy was doing.
What if when he goes to put them in the big cage that we just push them both in the big cage?
Yeah.
I like it.
And then steal the keys. So we can steal the car.
All thefty look?
Yeah.
Yeah, thievery.
Thefty. And then
Also, so we can lock the cage.
All right, that sounds like an excellent plan. So as the guy is going over, he opens the cage to put the guy in, who is continuing to complain a lot, but not actually putting up much of a fight. You guys have this plan. How are you carrying it out? What are you doing? Who is going to
So-
push him in?
I think Stephanie
I think
has to
I'll
do it. I mean, I think
push
Freddy's the one who
Freddy.
has to do it.
Alright.
Okay,
Yeah.
Freddie.
I'm in there.
I don't think the retired son there is
So Freddy's just
So-
kind of
anytime
sleuthing behind
So
him. saying,
So you want them dead?
Freddie, it is absolutely up to you if this is bear or criminal, because on the one hand you're sneaking, but on the other hand you're pushing a guy, which is kind of bearish.
Freddy, don't kill them.
I think I would use my sneakiness first.
Okay.
Before other.
Go ahead and roll criminal for me.
Uno?
Uno.
You're a bad criminal.
Unfortunately, you do not quite succeed. You go to push both guys in, and instead your bear gets the better of you, and you just end up ripping down his arm, and now his arm is bleeding, and he's just like, what did you do? And the guy who is inside the cage quickly grabs the door to the cage and shuts it, locking himself in.
Alright, well we got one of them.
I mean, I feel like I gotta put this guy down. I don't know if that's the route everybody else wants to go, but at this point he's screaming and bleeding everywhere.
Can we just
We-
steal
we
his
got-
keys
But
and
we
take
have
off?
a witness stuck in a cage.
We gotta make shushers.
God, we have a witness in the case.
Oh, we wouldn't.
But he's drunk. He sounds drunk, so nobody will believe him.
The one
No.
outside the cage is the one that has the keys.
That poor man in the cage is so screwed.